that are yet to come in the future. My Lords, International Women's Day, as has been mentioned, offers us an opportunity to take stock of our achievements toward the economic inclusion of women and to highlight where more work needs to be done towards greater equality. This debate has been shaped around the economic disparities that persist between men and women globally, with women generally facing lower pay, higher levels of informal employment, and more unpaid care work than men, as has been repeated multiple times today. I would like to spend some time talking to you today about signs that there are actually improvements occurring that are quite meaningful and ought to be stressed. In fact, I believe it would be a missed opportunity if I did not highlight several important gains in women's participation in the economy in recent times. In doing so, I will focus on progress in areas of corporate leadership, and while it is arguably a narrow purview, it reflects my own experience in economics and finance and on the boards of a number of global corporations. Specifically, I would like to offer 3 data points that demonstrate clear improvements in women's economic inclusion. First, in terms of corporate boards, according to Cranfield University, female directorships in the FTSE 100 have risen from 5.8% in 2000 to nearly 40% in 2022. Second, as of just a few weeks ago, February 2024, 10% of FTSE 100 companies have female chief executives. This is still low, but the number is double the 5% level of a decade ago. We see a similar trajectory in the United States, where in 2023, 10.4% of Fortune 500 companies had women CEOs. A quarter of these 52 leaders became CEOs in the prior year, obviously suggesting that there is momentum. A third area of positive momentum for economic inclusion is that women are now showing up more and more as entrepreneurs. In 2022, the Rose Review revealed that women in the United Kingdom established over 150,000 new companies, more than twice as many as in 2018. Even more encouraging is that a growing proportion of these startups, approximately 17,500, were founded by young women aged 16 to 25 years old. In 2022, 1 in 5 of UK businesses were all female-led, compared to 1 in 6 in 2018. Notwithstanding these positive trends, more effort, particularly targeting a broader base of women, is urgently needed. And clearly, this is a message that has become clear in the debate that we have had so far. After all, scrutinizing the most senior positions does not offer a true representation of women across the economy. And indeed, when we look over women's inclusion across the broader economy, it is easy to identify specific areas where progress is much more needed. My Lords, notably, returning to the framework of this debate, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals report in 2023 noted 2 things. First, that women spend about 3 times as many hours in unpaid domestic and care work as men, and that on average, women in the labor market still earn 23% less than men globally. In the United Kingdom specifically, the gender gap, which has been mentioned a number of times already, is at 14% as of April 2023. The Office of National Statistics has stated that the median weekly earnings, also this has been mentioned previously by my fellow peers, for men, median weekly earnings were at £666, and for women, £491. My Lords, last year's report by the Financial Inclusion Commission, and pardon me, I was not yet elevated to the Lords, I was not able to participate last year, But last year's report by the Financial Inclusion Commission stated that there are 11 million women who are denied access to mainstream financial products, and that women also pay higher interest rates on credit cards, an extra 0.8%, and are less likely to be pre-approved for credit than men. My lords, it is here that public policy can and should make a real difference. Meaningfully addressing economic inclusion, it matters importantly because it will reverberate into improved health equalities, educational attainment, and ultimately to social mobility. And as has been stated on a number of occasions, this is absolutely foundational if we are to hope for human progress and economic growth.
My lords,